Okay. So in whatever comfortable shape you're taking this morning, take a moment here and make your little adjustments, fix the clothes, fix the hair, any little physical movements. And then if it's available to you today, you can allow the eyes to close. If the eyes do not want to close, they don't have to. That's all right. The eyes can stay open. We just let the gaze be soft. And so we'll start to soften the entire body. So sending your awareness first to the crown of the head, very top of the head, top of the body. See if you can soften from the crown. And then move that softening down to the forehead, to the eyebrows, to the temples, softening the ears, softening the jaw and the cheeks, softening the mouth, checking to see if your tongue is pressed up against the roof of the mouth. If it is, invite it down. You might open the mouth a little bit, make sure the teeth aren't clenching. So go ahead and create space in the mouth and then let the lips come back together, but they might stay slightly parted. And then let that softening continue down into your throat, your neck, your shoulders, collarbone, softening down the arms, the eyes of the elbows, the hands, each of the fingers, soft and relaxed, no gripping, softening through the chest, the lungs, softening the ribs, the belly, softening the low belly and the hips, through the legs, releasing and relaxing the muscles. That softening continues down to the knees, the shins and the calves, down to the ankles, the arches of the feet, the heels, into every one of the toes. So from the very crown of the head to the very toes of the feet, everything is soft, everything is relaxed. So from this place of soft, relaxed, calm, allowing the breath to just flow naturally here. So no need to force it. We'll start to contemplate, work with this idea of community. So as we wrap up with Thanksgiving in the United States, we start to move into this holiday season for many countries, many cultures, many religions. These can be very difficult times for many people. People that we used to spend our time with who are now gone, circumstances of our lives that have taken us to different places. So there tends to be a lot of community events around this time of year. So working with this idea of community, start to call in your inner circle. those who are closest to you, family, chosen family, thinking of our community, our ride or dies, our immediate support network. And those people might be physically close to you. They may not be close to you. We just start to name them. Maybe you picture them or just speak their name silently, just feeling that support network. Take a few rounds of breath, honoring those people in that immediate community. Now we'll start to extend the circle a bit wider, starting to think of the people that you might not see or speak to on a daily or almost daily basis, but they do make up your community. They might be living further away from you. You might not speak to them all that often. Start to call them in. So again, you might picture their image. You might list their names. Just expanding this network of support that we have. And let the breath flow naturally here. No force with the breath. The body stays soft from the crown to the toes, calling in the love, the support, the network of people connected to us, who we are connected to. Taking a few rounds of breath, seeing this web, this net that extends most likely all over the world. And so we can take that circle even wider now, thinking about community, people that we love dearly, who might live very far from us. We might only speak to them once or twice a year. Again, taking some time to either visualize them, visualize something that they represent, or just list the names. Taking a few rounds of breath here, honoring these people, feeling this incredible network extending all the way around the world, and thinking about how they support you and you support them. So starting to ask yourself, what role do I play in these different communities? Thinking about how you show up who you show up for and who shows up for you. Taking a few rounds of breath to just sit with this idea, to examine, to ponder what role you play in your community. We'll start to draw the breath a little deeper into the system. Still nothing too forceful. Taking nice full breaths, drawing the inhale down into the base of the lungs. And then as you exhale, let everything go. So we inhale, drawing the air down deep into the system, feeling the expansion of the belly. And then we exhale to release, staying nice and soft. Find a rhythm for the breath where it can stay a little bit more intense and fulfilling, but nothing that's causing stress in the body. The inhale comes in through the nose, and the exhale can be out the nose or out the mouth. So we inhale through the nose, and we exhale out the nose or the mouth. Nice, fulfilling breaths. And we'll work with a visualization here. As you draw the air into the system, imagine branches growing out, extending from the crown of your head, from your shoulders, from your arms and your fingertips. Nice, big, beautiful branches reaching out. As you exhale and you feel the energy drop, start to imagine roots extending down and out from your feet, your legs, your pelvis, all the parts that are connected to where you're seated. So we inhale, we expand, we feel the branches reaching and extending out all around us, high and strong. And we exhale, we watch the energy drop down, we see the roots expanding. Inhale, fill up, see the energy rise, see the branches reaching, full of leaves and flowers and fruit. And then exhale, watch the roots dig deep into the earth, into the soil, grounding us. So keep working with that visualization. Inhale, filling up. watching the energy rise, watching the branches grow and expand. And then as you exhale and you watch the energy drop, the body softens and the roots go deep into the system, creating stability. Stay with that visualization, rooting down on the exhale, rising up on the inhale. Inhale, see the branches extending, growing. Exhale, see the roots digging deep, spreading wide. A few more rounds of breath using this visualization. If there's any intensity to the breath, you can release the breathing intensity and let the breath flow subtly, keeping the imagery of this big, beautiful tree in your mind. Really start to notice what the branches look like, what fruit or flowers or leaves the tree has. Picture the trunk of the tree. What's the color of its bark? And then as you have this image in your mind of this big, beautiful tree providing food and fruit and shade and a home for animals, you can start to invite your community to come to the tree. So call the people in to come sit under your tree, to come taste the fruit of the tree, to smell the scent of the flowers. Calling in those people, people that you love, people who love you. And notice that the tree is large enough and strong enough and bountiful enough to hold them all, to shade them all, to feed them all, to nurture them all. Just sticking with this imagery for a few more rounds of breath. Anyone else that you want to invite to come to the tree. It can be people alive right now, it can be people who've crossed over. There might be animals. Taking one more round of breath here, scanning all this community that has come to sit at your tree, thanking them all. You're welcome to keep the image of your tree and your community in your mind. Or if you're ready to release that imagery, you can do so now. For the last few minutes of the practice, we'll work with Brahmari breath, honeybee breath. So for those who don't know it or need a reminder, it's an inhale through the nose. And then as we exhale, we hum in our throat. So the exhale still takes place out the nose, but there is a hum. Sounds like this. Mm. So we'll take 7 rounds of Brahmari breath. You can stay with my rhythm. You're welcome to go at your own speed. So 7 rounds of Brahmari breath. We'll start together with an exhale. Empty all the way out. Empty, 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 empty. Inhale, fill up to begin. Mm. 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 all around. Mm, taking a moment to sit with that vibration, to feel your body nice and soft, to feel the network of love and support and community that you have with you. If you'd like to stay in this moment and in this space for longer, you're welcome to log off now and extend this moment of tranquility. If and when you're ready to come back into the chaos of the world, you can do so lovingly by inviting some gentle movement into your body, maybe rocking the head side to side, maybe opening the hands, extending the fingers, rolling the wrists, and starting to physically move the body gently, softly. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes, take a look around you. Notice your surroundings, paying attention to certain things that you love, make you happy to see them. Hmm. And with that, we'll close this morning's practice. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Love you all. Hmm.